Hi and welcome. Here speaking is John Jalil with Datalab Trades. Without wasting much time, let's dive into Bitcoin. I'm sure you've heard the word Bitcoin hovering all over the internet. It has been everywhere lately, virtually everywhere on the internet space. Now, here's to simplify the internet noise on Bitcoin. I'm going to talk about what Bitcoin is and what Bitcoin is not. How secure is Bitcoin and what makes it secure? Straight to the point. Now, Bitcoin simply is the big daddy. It is by far the most valuable and unarguably the most successful cryptocurrency ever to be built on a blockchain network. It was created in 2009 following the housing market crash. Up until this time, the brain behind this breathtaking project has remained physically unknown to the world. The establishment of Bitcoin follows the idea set out in a white paper by the mysterious and pseudonymous Satoshi Nakamoto. Unlike the traditional digital payment mechanism, Bitcoin is said to offer a low cost of transaction in a decentralized manner, meaning no individual power or system can control Bitcoin. No government can enact control force on Bitcoin the way they can on currencies created by their central banks. And this is by far the selling point of Bitcoin. On to getting hold of Bitcoin. Being a currency built on the internet, it has no physical elements. Only balances kept on a transparent public ledger available to everyone that can access the blockchain. And in terms of accessing the blockchain, it's not a big deal because virtually everyone with a computer system that has access to the internet can access the blockchain. Now, take a pause, as we're about to get a little technical on how Bitcoin works. Technically speaking, Bitcoin is a collection of computers that all run Bitcoin's code and store its blockchain. A blockchain simply can be seen as a collection of blocks dominated by records of transaction. The blocks are run simultaneously on several computers around the world. Every computer running Bitcoin code has the same list of codes being run simultaneously. No one can cheat the system. No one at all can cheat the system because the codes being run on each computer is similar to every other computer. So there's no way a code can be manipulated without being visible worldwide, as all manipulations will affect other computers and this will immediately become evident. Anyone, whether they run Bitcoin computer or not, can see all the Bitcoin's transactions occurring live on the blockchain network. As at the time of making this video, to achieve a nefarious act on Bitcoin, the perpetrator would need to run at least 51% of Bitcoin's computing network. This makes such attack unlikely, because to run 51% of Bitcoin's network, that means the attacker would have to buy out those who are currently running the system, or probably some of those who are currently running the system, because the entire network has now been occupied. And considering that Bitcoin's code are being run on several computers globally, the attacker would have to reach all those running the computers to be able to buy them out. And this is something that is very much tedious to do if it is not impossible. Should in case an attack was to happen, the nodes on which Bitcoins were run would likely fork to another network, which makes all the effort put into achieving the attack a waste. So you can see that Bitcoin is reasonably secure. Now that you know what Bitcoin is, it is only normal that you wish to own a piece of the gem. This is very much possible and in a very easy way. This is what I'll be explaining in the next video. The next video is focused on how to buy and store Bitcoin in the most secure way, as it is very important to understand how to store Bitcoin in a secure way. Buying Bitcoin is easy, but storing Bitcoin requires detailed understanding, because once you buy Bitcoin, your money is in it, and you want to make sure the way you store your money is secure, which is why I'll be capitalizing on this in the coming video. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel so you won't have to miss out on what goes on here. For your verbal reference, you can find the full transcript on our website at datalabtrades.com.